Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, welcome back to more of Animal Crossing Let's Go to the City and the City Folk. Right now, it is quite early for this series, 8:25 on the 12th of June 2023, and we're going to get into it. Now, if you didn't tune in for last episode, it kind of had an interesting development where we realised, in theory, we have enough flowers for the perfect town. We just want to do this week and the next week to get a few more and kind of chill out before we do that, because once we finish our perfect town and get our watering can and whatnot, it gets a little complicated as to how the series is going there on. So I figured, we're gonna take a week or two and just enjoy it. Now, if you're wondering about interesting background details for this one, I've had a good day. I say that like the start of most of my Animal Crossing recordings now, but I think I've had a good day. I played a fair bit of Honkai Star Rail and did the museum event and got chronically addicted. Apparently, I haven't aged anymore since when I was 5, as back then, and even now, if you give me a slider that can feasibly go up, oh good lord, you have my attention. Like, I am a child at heart, I swear. But, I played the museum minigame in that game. It was quite fun, but I was meant to be getting some editing done, but I couldn't focus. And that is because in the UK, this is the dreaded episode where I say it, we're in a heat wave. Or as some people would call it, the start of summer. And now, I've given this spiel before, but the TLDR is, us Brits are just not built to stand to the heat, we do not have aircon, and our house is not designed to do anything less than retain heat. So the second it gets mildly warm, oh god, you'll hear us complain. Now, fortunately, from up on above, it is due to rain. If you hear my neighbour's dog barking, that's unrelated, but if you hear thunder and rain noises, that's my saviours right there. It's meant to start raining like midway through this video, and I hope I can catch it, because unironically, that is my most anticipated event of the week. It's just a bit sad, isn't it? It's like, the heat gets me down. Like, I don't know if it's like my DNA or something, my biology, if you will, of which you definitely cannot mistake that. There's going to be one person in the audience that gets that reference, and they're going to punch me for it. But like my biology, it just says no to hot weather, so I'm praying the weather god can do a little bit of a rain dance. It rains, and we can know true peace once more. Forever and ever, amen. If it does start completely thundering, lightning, chucking it down, we run. Now, getting into this, of course we're going to buy our flower things because it's just kind of helpful, isn't it? We also have a few more flowers to go and put into our storage at home, and we also have our axe antics. Now, last week, if you remember, or maybe you don't, we walked up. We're kind of sick of getting nosed. At this point, we were kind of expecting, we're going to have got a silver or gold axe at this point, right? Can you guess what we don't have yet, kids? It's a silver or gold axe. Now, last week we looked up an answer sheet. Things which I had to do my best to try and memorise throughout the week, or continues to remember through, since that recording, to now. I can't pull up that answer sheet, but we're going to see if my rough memory of it is able to net me either of them this episode. And maybe we get unlucky with the RNG, maybe we won't. But what we'll do is I bookmarked it, but I haven't opened it since, mainly because my bookmarks are in a tab I never check. But afterwards, we're just going to see, did I fumble the bag, or did I do everything I could have to, potentially get the thing? And I just think it gives us a nice little fun dynamic. Of course, we're going to go chill out with some villagers. Punchy moved him recently, which, as I've said to no end, oh my god, we lucked out. He is such a good villager. If he is the final villager that moves into the series, you know what? We started and we ended on complete, banger cat villagers. It's we've had Mitzi, we've had Anchor, we've had Punchy. It was the holy trinity of cat villagers, barring Bob. Just I'll take it. Pleasant surprise, this town must just love its cats, I suppose. But we're gonna go dump this, and then we're gonna get straight into our fountain business. Like I said, this should hopefully, these extra flower bags gives us a bit more leniency in our whole perfect town conquest. Also, a little bit of logistics I figured out. We will have to use everything here first, because this counts as pollution, which will stop us from getting a perfect town. So all the flowers here are not enough to do the whole town. But when you combine that with the stuff in my house, it is. So if we use everything here, and maybe pick up a sapling, stash them, or use them, whatever. The general idea is use everything here, then there's nothing really stopping our town from getting that perfect rating. And then we use the stuff in the house to push the line, and in theory, perfect town, easy peasy, maybe a 30-minute episode, because it's just a bit long. Gotta run to each acre, gotta figure out what the boundaries are, because I haven't checked that in months. So there's a reason I left them down, and it is for these flowers when we eventually got round to them. But no, just remember the boundaries are. Throw 5. I assume it doesn't matter where they're placed. We just throw 5 down, run to town hall, and it's like, hi, daily check-in, and then we repeat, ad infin until we're free. So yeah, just a thing that I thought, but I wanted to say out loud because it makes sense, but it makes sense to use those first, because then if we've got any left over, those guys they aren't left on the ground unknowingly blocking me from getting a perfect town. I think that makes enough sense. Anyway, friends, you ready to see if we can fumble the bag? Again, we can do everything right and it does us wrong, and we just get bad RNG. But we're gonna see how we do this. So, hey, let me ask you something. How do I look today? Don't you think I look completely different? Oof. So, this is a 50-50 question. This is not something where there is a right or wrong answer. This will change depending on the day. I'm gonna say, big change. Oh, you noticed! I got a special volume enhancing treatment on my eyelashes to make them big and bold. Oh, someone noticed. At first I was kind of mad because you threw an axe at me and all, but you're not so bad. People who aren't so bad get a special treat. Kay, what do you want? Shit. Just my axe back, I think is the right answer. Huh? That's what you want? Wow, you're pretty cool. I wonder if I should give someone cool like you a gold axe. I'm just not sure. Kay, here's what you wanted. Your axe. I'll let you go this time, but I don't know what'll happen if you do it again. Bye-bye now. And now we consult with the ancients. Did we do everything in our power to make that work? Or did we fumble the bag? And it's not in my bookmarks. No, it's in the other bookmarks. Yes, that's right. Opera thought, it's better than one thing. Two separate bookmarks areas. As you do, of course. As you do. Right, here you are. Now I have to put my slow as hell Wi-Fi. Okay. Here we are. This website's slow as hell, so while it's loading, I'm just going to walk around for flowers. Is there anything else that particularly, is on my mind to say? I don't think there is, to my knowledge. I don't think there's any, major world events, that are, I don't know, I don't think we have anything. Unfortunately, to prevent that from being any more awkward, our guide is loaded. So, let's see what we found. So, where are we at? So, we got to question 2B, which is asking what kind of axe do you want? And we were given gold, silver, regular, or nothing. If you said gold or silver, it would have taken us to a different question, or taken or returned our axe, or just taken it. And the one we took either returns our axe or gives us a silver axe. So, I'm interested as to what 3C is though, because that intrigues me. Do you really think I would give you that? Is 3C. So if we gone for 3C and then we put that slider bang in the middle, we may have got a gold axe. Or alternatively, if we said a silver one, so how bad do you want one? And if we said super bad, wanting a silver axe, there was a chance to have got that. So, we played okay, but I think next time we actually need to get a bit daring, stop being modest, and flat out say, no, I want the good shit. Well, thank you for that, Animal Crossing community. I'm going to do the same thing next week, because I think it's funny. We're running out of time to get these axes, and I just want one of them. Do they have any major bearing on us? No, but it's just the principle of beating that smug son of a gun at our own game, and actually getting one. It's to me, that's payoff in a bit. I mean, so how long have we been trying for now? You know what, Anchor, what's up with you? I'm going to silently try and figure out when we actually got this damn fountain built. So, aren't you excited for another fun night out on the town? Listen to this, kiddo. I went shopping at Red's shop the other day, and then I saw the same item at Tom Nook's the next day for half price. I got so upset I skipped buyer's remorse and went straight into shopper's rage at you. Don't blame you. Do not blame you. Now, oh, that's beautiful. Okay, for context, the way I name videos has not evolved at all in years. And if I want something easy to find, God knows I'll find a way. So, we built the fountain on May 30th, 2021, meaning we've been trying pretty much every week for just over 2 years to get an axe. Or for 80-something episodes. Which just kind of wind up being 2 years. Ooh. Also, shout out to the 3 people that watched that video in the last 48 hours. I see you on my analytics dashboard. It's like, why specifically 48 hours? Why not like 24 or a week? I don't know, YouTube Analytics is weird. Like, if none of you are familiar with like that hell site, it's not hell site, it's helpful. But like, no, if you haven't gone off the deep end and had to ever use YouTube Analytics, don't. Save yourself some hassle. You'll come out much more sane. It's like, I suppose that's an anecdote and a half. Well, we'll keep looking for flowers in the background. If we can't find any, we'll just go and get the coffee. But YouTube Studio anecdotes. So in case you need a bit of a recap, YouTube Studio Analytics are the same thing, and they basically just let you manage your channel or see how your channel's doing in like graphs and stuff and like spreadsheets. And it's like, it's helpful to see what's doing well and stuff and like keep track of like, say, how, for example, if I were to put in City Folk into the search bar, I can look at how many views each of the previous episodes has, and it's like, maybe I find that putting a certain villager in the thumbnail gets me more or less views, stuff like that, and then I can inform it to make better videos or stuff that gets more people watching. For something kind of that important for YouTube, it is really clapped. And I think the fun example of this is about over half a decade ago, in like 2017, 2016, I did a live stream that got a bunch of views but got a lot of dislikes, because I don't know exactly. I think I played on 2B2T and like was just kind of me in 2016, so I was 14, and it got posted on the subreddit. And I remember the name for the subreddit post. I have to double check if it's still up, obviously. But somebody posted a link to that live stream. And a bunch of people, when I watched it and they disliked it, and I was like, I don't like getting hate. So it got a load of views, which is quite important in the story. It got like 400 something views, and a bunch of dislikes, so I took it down. But ever since, YouTube Studio has treated it as though that video still exists. If I delete a video, it should not show up in the analytics, etc, etc. It can show that I gained like a certain amount of views from somewhere, but it's not going to show, say this video went up and I deleted it, there'll be no remnant of it left in YouTube Studio other than at some point in time the views of this video came in on the graph. It's just how it is. But this video has like persistently stuck around with like a bugged thumbnail, and it's like, oh, go watch it here, and it's like this video, it's like a really weird glitch that like whenever I'm looking at my most viewed videos, because it used to be way higher up before New Horizons and stuff, but it was always just staring me there like, yeah, you remember this video? Got a lot of views that you deleted, and it's like, I'm glad I did, because it's like, live streams, I don't think they had too much of a place on the channel. They helped grow the channel, I just don't think they were it. It's like, I don't blame myself for deleting it, honestly. It's like, yeah, a bunch of angry 2v2T players, which is known for being the most toxic server in Minecraft, coming from 14-year-old me. Nah, that wasn't it. So, yeah, so I took it down. It's just funny that of all the things YouTube decided to make that stick. And then, the other thing I remember, you can still find this if you look really hard. There is a scheduled live stream for like 6 years ago, and the thumbnail is a picture of a sugar tin in my kitchen that we don't even have anymore. And it's still scheduled waiting to start, and I just find it funny that YouTube at no point have been like, maybe we should delete this. It's like, nah, leave it up, who cares? Either way, with that said, I think that's like every flower we could have collected this episode, so let's get into the fun part where we put them all in my storage so I can walk around my house again. Yippee, I know. So it's, yeah, this room's still full. Can we pick up any more? Oh, we can't. Pick up 2. Make it a bit more efficient. We don't have a wardrobe in here, to my knowledge, do we? Could move one in from a separate room if we get super desperate, we'll see. But also, if you heard that in the background, I'm actually not good at picking up every single minute detail. That's the neighbour's dog barking. And the neighbour's dog's barking because it's thunder, and it's like, oh. Like, in case you're like wondering why I'm very enthusiastic about the rain, traditionally, rain in England causes the temperature to plummet, especially when it's warm. Like, in the day, it's a lot better, because obviously it blocks out the sun. The sun's the main cause for most heat, but like, even when at like nighttime, the rain comes down, that'll be a certain temperature, and that kind of absorbs it, and it makes the air just that little bit less warm, and it means I sleep well at night. Because, yeah, like, it's like, seriously, if you've seen any face cam video and you see the colour of my skin, you think I'm getting to sleep when it's warm? Hell no. Anyway, pop you back down. Oops. And off we go. So, yeah, no, we don't have a thing in here, do we? Unless, this is really funny. I have to, like, tunnel my way across my own living room to get to this. But, aren't you... My pockets are full, so I'll have to leave this right where it is. No! We were so close, but maybe that telephone booth is a thing? a wardrobe. Like, it's within the scope of the series to do that, but we'll do that on next visit. Ugh. Okay, either way, this is actually going to end up filling up the entire thing, I think. I'm interested as to whether we'll be able to fit everything in here. I don't know. Something's telling me no, but it's probably best to stick as much of this in as I can. So we can pick up 6 more, and we can use that to maybe rearrange that room to look nicer. I don't know. Oh, yeah, no, we definitely aren't going to get access to the rest of our house, are we? But out of interest, is this a wardrobe? No, it is just a telephone box. Either way, right, we'll tunnel here so we get access to the thing. And then, I don't know, how in there? It's like we've got some of our front room back. Not a lot, but, you know, some. We'll pick up 2 more, and I'm thinking like this, because then we have access to the couch. And I think that is realistically as best as that room's gonna look. Like, we could have a spring clean out of this dresser if needs be. Like, if push absolutely comes to shove, we can see if there's anything that potentially just can get junked. Like, ideally I like saving Christmas stuff for future Christmas episodes, even if the series may not see Christmas this year. I just think that's nice, but what can we get rid of? So, Pumpkinhead, Orange Check Tee, Festive Tree, Wrestler Shirt. Wrestler Shirt I remember looking quite bad. I'm just going to double check that. So I shouldn't, this is just me spring cleaning at this point, waiting for the rain. Oh yeah, no, that's like the Austrian flag. Nah, you can get the junk. My idea is maybe we can just free up a tiny bit more space. So, Curly Mustache, Afro Rig, Checkerboard Tee, Festive Tree, sure. Cityscape Wall, yeah, we bought 2 of them, so I'm not seeing too much reason to keep that. We should sell it for cash. And, yeah. So then in here, we've got a Lucky Clover. This has been around for ages, but don't we have one on the bottom floor on display? So theoretically, we could just sell the spare. I'm just going to double check that. Lucky Clover, it was somewhere in here for the longest time. Not going to be in the basement because we revamped most of that. But I swear we did have a Lucky Clover, unless it is upstairs and I just walked past it. Where are you at? No, okay, so we don't have... I think it might have been on this floor, but we removed it so we could walk around freely. So you can stay, I suppose. Blue Lava Lamp. Yep, block 4 we have 2 of, so get out. New Year's shirt, keeping that. Chef's hat, Eggy Parasol, fishing rod. We don't really need our OG fishing rod anymore, do we? Like, being fully honest, we don't need it. Like, do we have our... Best shout, do we have our original slingshot? I'm hearing... no. So it's like, I don't know, do we hold on to the fishing rod for sentimental value or no? Of course, this is our duplicate golden shovel, so hold on to that. And then here we get into the main stuff. So full ball shirt and Persian coat. Persian coat can get the junk. And then we've got this area as well. So we've got a bit more. Festive hat, Big Bros hat. That's 2 big festive trees. So we're going to get rid of the duplicate. Samurai suit, Cooper shell, this how it is. Kiwi shirt and bubble wand. And then last but not least, empty lamp, 1-up cap. It's like, and part of me does just want to junk the empty lamp because it's like, cool souvenir. And I'll keep it as a cool souvenir. And then the 1-up cap. And then the rest is just flowers. Okay. I think we can maybe fit a few more in. All this effort for like a few items. The things I do, honestly. But I'm thinking best shout is move. I'm going to move the Cooper shell up 1 to that. You'll be with me in a sec, I think. We do this. So yeah, we load up this half of our inventory with the stuff that we want to keep. But now we have a whole extra section. So that can stay there. Like, it can hold out. I think put Big Bros hat there. Festive hat. Close enough. And then in here, throw the Kiwi shirt and the bubble wand. Now, I don't know, something, yeah, no, you know what, now, we can always get another pumpkin head, and, like, it's ugly, so, yeah. But I think that is it. So if we were to run to Nooks, sell this, and then get 10 more flowers from the front room, we have a bit more of a front room. Like, it's not going to be the whole front room, I don't think, but it'll, like, it'll be walkable, you know. Maybe marginally so, but still, you know, every little helps in this regard. We might be able to throw a few more in. It's just a matter of organisation, I think. Either way, look at me cleaning out my storage for God knows how long. Yeah, I think we will keep the fishing rod, though. Just on pure counts of... It's like, I suppose it is sentimental. If nothing else remains from that period. Like, okay, no, our net does. Our net and our fishing rod remain from the same time. And we just... Yeah, we looked out with the fishing rod, didn't we, if I remember correctly? It just came in one day and it was a silver version. I had that on, like, an old save, but with the slingshot instead. Anyway, bomb, 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 bomb. Bye-bye! It's like, I don't know, I think keeping on to at least 2 of our original tools is quite good. Our OG slingshot, I think I probably did end up selling. But I know our OG shovel is still somewhere. But if you haven't watched most of this series, you probably don't have a clue where. Although, don't worry, because oh, some of you are probably completely out of the blue with this. Well, out of the clue with this. In fact, I don't think a single person watching this will remember this, like, offline that I made in episode, like, 10 or so, maybe. It was around when that original shovel got swapped out for the gold one. But I made a certain promise. And I intend to stick to it. Because it's really funny if I do. Okay, now of course the big pyramid gets picked up by accident. It's like a tradition at this point. Dare to do anything in this room and the big pyramid goes. But, I said that, that original shovel, it is somewhere in this town, it has been somewhere in this town, and the last time we saw it, it was a regular shovel. But when if I was to ever finish the series, in that last episode, I would go to the place where I buried that thing, and dig it up. And I understand that might be quite underwhelming for some people, but to me, I think having that be a payoff of, what, multiple years and me still remembering that, it's like, I probably made a lot of promises about how I'm going to end different series over the years, but the fact I'm able to remember just one of them and act on them is like, okay, yeah, I like that. How the hell do I miss It's like, no, I needed 10, not 8. Like, my brain's clearly elsewhere. Like, I'm conducting my little vocal... Ooh, okay, I just touched the window and it's not as warm as it was before. I think we'll nab you, and the rest we can just excuse as house decorations, because that's as good as it's gonna get. Please, just start raining. It's like, it's so warm, man. Like, it's cloudy. No, I suppose not getting any more sun, but just start to rain, please. I want to go, like, literally stand outside in the rain and just be jovial at the fact it's raining. Like, that's how you know the heat's bad here. I think that's pretty much everything filmed. It's like, doesn't leave our front room in the best of conditions, but it serves a purpose. Ugh, God. There's going to be something we can do with these, like, remaining few just to make it look a bit nice. Like, those two at the top there I actually like the inclusion of. It's just these. Like, everything else around the edge, I think we can just blend in and say, oh yeah, no, that's an intentional part of the scenery. Like, maybe. So, yeah, everything's gone down here, but I'm thinking maybe... Look, if we need them, we'll come down here, but I doubt we will. Let's just keep them on the table here. It's like, you know, so pretend that whoever sits in these melon chairs is on a romantic date. Yes, that works. God, I really wish this was my bedroom and that you could have customized the upper house of the floor to look like this. And at some point, I'm going to get a chance to do something like that in the series again. This is the last time you kind of had that designated bedroom. This game in Wild World, at least. But it's like, my God, could you imagine having a bedroom and this was where you, like, had to come to save and you could customize it? Like, my God, that'd be cool. I wish this was my bedroom and not the actual attic. It's banging. It's like, I like the sweets theming. Whenever I go down there, it, like, I know to some people, like, my persistence on getting the sweets set may have been a bit weird. Or, like, a bit out of left field. But at least to me, it's like, whenever I go down there, I get a smile on my face, because it's like, hell yeah, you did do that. Legitimately. And it's like, I don't know, to me, that feels like an accomplishment. But you know what else is an accomplishment? If you were to like, comment, and subscribe, it all helps out a bunch. It lets me know that you want to see more of this video / series and all that good stuff. Oh, the segue. I'm like turning into the king of segues. Now, unfortunately, it's not raining. So, you know, I suppose the rain dance failed. Still going to name the episode that anyway. But that's it for now. So with all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.